Let's speak about growth stocks, baby. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor, and today I have 5 stocks that offer huge growth potential over the coming years to watch literally right now. All 5 of these stocks I do own a position in. So I'm not just picking 5 random hype stocks. These are all ones that I like enough to have put my own money into. Some of them are some of my biggest positions. And all 5 of these stocks are in different industries as well. So it's not like it's all EV or it's all big tech. It's not all FANG. It's all a little bit different. It should give you guys some ideas. And I have a long-term outlook on everything that we're going to speak about today. Meaning that I plan on holding these guys for years and years. I'm not swing trading any of them. I'm not in them for the short term. I'm not trying to time them, I'm holding them for 3, 4, 5 plus years in hopes that I get a really nice return. So right before we get into it, you'll see the first company of today is actually Palantir, which may be a controversial one. Can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button, my friends? I really would appreciate it. Please drop me a comment down below. I want your top 5 growth stocks for 2021. I want to know what you're looking at. And please, my friend, if you are indeed new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button. Let's start 2021 off with a banger. Also, guys, if you're interested in joining my private Discord group, that is where you will get my buy and sell alerts in real time. So if I buy or sell anything and you are in there, you find out about it. You also get access to over 40 private channels. There is so much juicy value in there. They charge the first of every month, so this is the best day you could possibly sign up. And I'm going to be doing a $1,000 giveaway there within the next 7 days. That's the first link in the description, baby. If you want 4 free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description. You have to sign up, deposit $100, you get some free money. Now with that being said, let's get into our first company of today. So it's Palantir. I assume most of you guys will be aware of who they are. In case you don't, they are a data analytics company. They're known for its highly secretive work with the US government, and they recently began publicly trading in September. It also has very high revenue growth trajectory. Its customers are very sticky. It's long-term contract and retentions, and the total addressable market is massive. It's very large. But essentially, these guys have access to a lot of sensitive data, a lot of government data, and they have an awful lot of government contracts. And they were known as one of the most secretive companies in literally the entire world until just very recently they went public. And the stock roughly tripled since its direct listing 3 months ago. It's had its ups and downs. It's not quite at triple anymore, but you get the picture. So interest in the data mining firm stock was initially tepid due to its controversial business model and heavy dependence on government contracts, their lack of profits, and ongoing insider sales. What's really to like? But their third quarter earnings report featured accelerating revenue growth, expanding gross margins, new government contracts, and enterprise renewals attracted a stampede of bulls, myself being one of them. They trade at nearly 40 times next year's sales, and some analysts are warning that the stock could be too hot to handle. And I do think if you're to value this in a traditional sense, yes, you're paying a bit of a premium. But there isn't anybody else there who has access to the data that these guys do, and I don't know if there's anybody out there who has as many government contracts. December 8th, okay? A 3-year contract with the FDA, worth $44.4 million. December 21st, the continuation of a multi-year army contract. Last December, they signed a deal with the army that could be worth up to $458 million over 4 years. And a new contract with the UK National Health Service on December 23rd, worth about $31.9 million. So this is just an idea of the kind of customers these guys are working with. And that's why I'm putting them in there as a long-term investment, okay? These guys, as we said, only went public back in September. They have years and years of somewhat dodgy history. Again, lots of insider selling. They also have some controversial things they've done with their data. But I do believe over the span of 5+ years, this is going to grow very quickly. So as of right now, you can see we're at $23.54 a share. They did peak out all the way up at $33.50 a share. And we went public, you know, we went all the way down to about $8.60 or so. So look, I think we went on a really nice run up, okay? A little bit of hype took over. Now we've started somewhat consolidating in a rather large area. I really like these with a long-term outlook. I'd be willing to buy around these prices with a 5+ year outlook personally. But I do think short term there's going to be some big volatility here, so just be aware of that, my friends. Now next up, another company a lot of you guys will be aware of if you've been on this channel for a while, okay? And I still stand by this one strongly. It's Virgin Galactic, ticker symbol SPCE. Now I do think there are a lot of short-term risks, but yet again I do believe that the longer you're willing to hold this growth stock, the more likely you are to make a very considerable amount of money. I bought these guys a very long time ago. It was in the 14s and 15s initially. I haven't cost averaged up too much. I think I'm up about 30-35%. We're sitting at 23.69. Again, recently we made recent highs of 35.80, and that's not the first time this stock had a massive swing followed by a huge downward movement. It's not the second time either. Another very volatile growth stock. See, right now we're trading right on this line of resistance. Who knows what's going to happen next, but we're not really focused on the short-term movements today. They had a failed test flight a couple of weeks ago. Now, It wasn't a complete failure, in my personal opinion whatsoever. I think a lot of positives came from it, but ultimately they did not complete the objective of getting to space. And why that's so significant if you are new around here, okay? We need a couple more test flights to get full FDA approval to send Richard Branson, the CEO of the company, up to space, in order then to commercialize the product. Right now, Virgin Galactic, they're selling pre-order tickets, etc, etc, but they're not bringing in actual revenue, and they won't be until they can bring me or you or anybody with $250,000, not me, to space. So that's why that's so significant that that test flight didn't go completely as planned, but there was no fatalities, it was a great crash, it was a great launch, a lot of positives came out of that day. Now what are the risks? The largest risk is that they never get people to space. But more so than that, one of the largest short-term risks is that they don't get people to space quick enough. A lot of people are expecting Richard Branson to go to space in the first quarter of next year. Myself personally, I'd be happy if it's the first half of next year. But if it gets to the end of next year and Richard Branson hasn't got to space, if we don't have full FDA approval, I don't see how this is going to be one of the best growth stocks, I'll be honest. Why am I including it on today's list then? This is the best growth stocks. Because I do believe that's going to happen. I do believe Richard Branson is going to space, and I do believe this will become commercial. And again, I have a longer term outlook here. I don't have a 3, 6 or even 12-month outlook. I have a 5+ year outlook, and I do think that by then, most certainly these guys are bringing people to space. Now, if you're going to ask me about price points here, okay? I've been saying for so long, you guys are probably sick of hearing this. I love them below 15. I really like them below 17. I don't know if we're getting back to those prices again, unless something goes wrong again, unless there's a really bad test flight, or unless Richard Branson doesn't go to space within the next 6 months. Now, this is a very volatile stock, so it could happen for little to no reason, but I think the days of picking up shares slowly but surely below 17 and 15 are pretty much gone. I'd keep my eyes between 21 and 23.50 right now, and if we break through 21, then I think we're going to be getting to some nice buying levels again, my friends. Okay, so I understand a lot of people may not agree with me when I call Apple a growth stock, but I well and truly believe that it is. I'm sure you'll all remember the run up towards the start of September when the reverse split happened, and since then there was a major correction and we've been slowly going back into an uptrend, and now we're pretty much back up to those highs. I understand it's already the biggest company in the world. A lot of people would find it difficult to call a company with a $2 trillion market cap a growth stock. I still think it has room to do that. Apple was one of the best performing companies in the S&P 500 last year. It's the biggest company in the world, and it's still one of the best performing companies. When we speak about Palantir, when we speak about Virgin Galactic, they both carry a whole lot of risk. That's what makes Apple different. It doesn't carry all that much risk, and it still does have a lot of upward potential. And I mean, the Apple led the Dow. Not that that's a big achievement, because the Dow hasn't done very well, but yeah. JP Morgan recently came out and said the Apple iPhone 12 Pro demand remains robust. The iPhone 12 series lead times have moderated significantly since the holidays, with most models available for consumers within a week. However, even as iPhone 12 Pro lead times have moderated on the same lines as other SKUs, aggregate lead times for 12 Pro still remains quite robust and above 20 days. So essentially, you know, Apple's been around a long time. They have some of the best technology out there, they have some of the most loyal fans out there, and the demand is still there. I myself love Apple. I just got a new iPhone the other day. I have my Mac right in front of me. I love their tech. And also, look at this. They laugh at complexity as it enters the auto market. This is not something I really saw happening. So currently it's speculated that it will enter the EV industry. Apple's Project Titan has caused quite a discussion among investors. Now we're going to have to just wait and see what happens here, but I wouldn't put it past Apple to pull something like this out of the bag. So again guys, this is one that I really like. I like them pretty much at any price if you're willing to hold them for 5+ years. I know a lot of people won't agree that they are a growth stock technically. That's fine, I respect your opinion. I believe they are. Okay, let's speak about Tesla, my friends. We just broke over $700 a share. Jeez, that is juicy. I remember I bought these guys at all-time highs. I don't know where it was, maybe $370, $380 a share, and people were calling me crazy, and now we're up over 80%. It's lovely. Now I want to make something clear. I don't think Tesla's going to be the best growth stock of 2021 by any means. We've gone up an awful lot this year. I do still think it's going to perform fantastically, but I don't think it's going to be the best company in the whole world, and I think even a lot of Tesla bulls will agree with me after we've gone up in value so much. I also do believe there's going to be a lot, and I mean a lot, of volatility. Tesla is no stranger to 10 to even 20% days in either direction when relatively big news comes out. So just be aware of that. If you're not able for that level of volatility, you know, this stock probably isn't for you, but if you are able for it, I think it offers huge opportunity. Now again, we're all the way up at $700 a share, my friends. But one thing I've learned this year is that trying to time Tesla has lost me more money than it's made me. I'm going to put it that way. If I had have just bought every time I wanted to, I'd be up a lot more right now. But Tesla leads the list of 2020's biggest winners on the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. Look at this, Tesla up 743%. The next one was up 300%. The one after that, 122%. They smashed it. And that was before they were even on the S&P 500 for the most part. And then the Nasdaq, same thing. Tesla just smashed everybody out of it. They did incredible. One more very recent piece of news is this. Tesla prices a Model Y competitively in China. Deliveries start this month. So it's at $52,000 and they will start delivering them to customers in January as the EV maker expands sales in the world's largest car market. Now what I will say, my friends, is in regards to growth EV related plays, NIO gets mentioned here, the Chinese company I'm sure a lot of you guys will be aware of. They should make the list very closely to Tesla, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if NIO does actually outperform Tesla next year after how well Tesla has done this year. Their sales are growing incredibly quickly. Again, a company I think I'm up 240-ish% in is NIO. They've done very well. But China is getting very competitive. Tesla, NIO, XPEV, Li Auto. There's more and more BYD, lots of smaller names in there as well. So it is a very competitive market. That's why they have to be competitively priced. But that's Tesla. I think they deserve to make the list. When it comes to a risk-reward ratio, yeah, I do definitely think there's going to be a lot of EV stocks that do a lot better than Tesla, in my personal opinion, next year. But I think they carry a lot more risk and there's a lot more variables that have to go right for them to do so. I think Tesla is one of the safer bets to go up a decent percentage. If you want something higher risk, there's so many options. Now here's another one that may surprise a few people, but again, I wanted to get 5 different industries in today's video. It's BFT. It's Paysafe. I also included these guys on my best SPACs to watch in 2021 video. Now again, a company I'm invested in. I'm very happy to be invested in too, and I am contemplating adding to this position relatively soon at current prices. Now this is still a SPAC, just so that you're all aware. I have a couple of videos on these guys now, so if you want to check one of them out after this one for more information, feel free to do so. But essentially, found out about the SPAC, they jumped up to $11.44, very quickly went on a run. We made highs of $17 a share, and now as you can see, we are sitting at, I have to move myself, $15.10 a share. So Paysafe are an online payments enabler. Short and sweet. Estimates suggest Paysafe will report $103 billion, yes, billion, in transactions in 2021, and it expects to report $1.5 billion in revenues and gross profit of $963 million in 2021. So an established, very large company already. Very recently, we got this article here, which just upped my conviction and a lot of other people's conviction as well. They enable online cash payments for Microsoft customers. Obviously, Microsoft is absolutely huge. Paysafe card is available in 50 countries through a distribution network of more than 650,000 POSs, and this collaboration integrates Paysafe card as a payment option for individual purchases of digital consumer goods available through Microsoft Store and Xbox.com, and it's available in 22 countries. More countries will be added over time and will be extended to purchases on the Xbox game console in early 2021. So this is a massive one. iGaming is growing extraordinarily quickly and Paysafe are taking advantage. They already work with Roblox and Fortnite. Now we have Microsoft. We're going to be on the Xbox Store. That is also where they get some of their best profit margin, so it's important to be growing this market. So again, my friends, with a long-term outlook, with a 5+ year term outlook, I think this is fantastic value. I mean, I'm up a little bit. I just checked I'm up about 21%, so nothing crazy. So yeah, I'd be happy to buy at these prices. But my friends, they are 5 juicy growth stocks to watch right now and maybe put onto your watch list, go out, do a little bit of research on, and see if you want to pick any of them up for a long-term hold. If you watch this video all the way till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Your support genuinely means the world to me. I want to start 2021 off with a bang, my friends. If you did enjoy the video, could I please ask you to hit that like button? It really does help me out so much. Please drop me that comment down below. Let me know the 5 stocks you're watching right now, and subscribe if you're new around here, my friends. Again, if you want to join that private Discord, today is the best day to do so. You're going to get the full value for the month. You get immediate access to all of my buy and sell alerts, all of my previous buy and sell alerts, and you also have the chance to win a $1,000 cash prize. Happy days. And if you do want those 4 free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description, my friends. But anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautifully blessed first day of the new year. I'll see you for another video very soon. Peace.